all of a sudden people are killing each other over fake money.
So here it is today, the land of silver, Argentina. It's in a damn near drought, so to speak. It's a famine. That's one of the worst places to go goddamn live at.
Yeah, hyperinflation is high in Argentina.
Hyperinflation because of who? The so-called white man, the devil. Keep going.
Come and keep going in verse 5. It says, "Who enlargeth his desire as hell."
Who enlargeth his desire as hell. What's that word? Hell, if I'm not mistaken, right there is either Sheol or Hades, which represents the pit. Because this whole place is the system. The system is interchangeable with the pit. The word system means pit. It don't matter if you're here. It don't matter if you run to South America. It don't matter if you run to Israel. The so-called white man rules the whole world. Job 9:24.
That beast system.
It's the beast system. You'll be oppressed here just like you'll be oppressed in the land of Israel right now. You know, they got biometrics. Just like when the mark of the beast, Revelation 13, comes out, it's not just going to be here in America. It's going to be in China. It's going to be in India. It's going to be in South America. It's going to be all over the world. So this whole place represents the pit. And even when you go to these other lands, you try to go to these other lands for asylum or temporary refuge, they look at you like a nigga, man. They look at you like a piece of shit, and they want to get you up out of the land. You might go into some of those restaurants and they look at you sideways. Look at those documentaries when those certain jakes, how do certain jakes live in China or live in certain parts of the Middle East,
India.
They basically be damn near ran out of those different cities, man. You know, keep going.
John, it says, "And is as death."
And it's as death. Continue.
And cannot
Everything around us is death. I had sent the article to brothers in the group chat. They said over 100,000 Americans die by air alone, man, a year. And air is supposed to be pure. Here it is, air is supposed to, it's supposed to actually clean you out. You know, it's actually a natural filter, so to speak. Filter out all kind of poisons and toxins out of your body just for breathing. But you inhale this air and you fucking dying, man. This is hell, man. It don't get no worse than that. You drink the water, you get sicker. You breathe in the air, you get sicker. It don't matter what you do. You try to take a detox, you get more toxins in you, man.
God, and it makes sense, you know, people smoking 24/7, blowing all the the particles from the cigarette, or the backwood. You got the vapors.
Yeah, vapors, and you have these cars that's constantly running right beside us.
Yeah,
they emitting nothing but poison, smoke.
Trains, planes.
Yeah, these trains, planes, these big boy 18-wheelers. It's all kind of smog all in the vicinity.
You know,
factories.
I was taking this class when I was in college. It's a public speaking course, and this Jake at the time, he did a presentation on why you shouldn't. You know how when people that smoke cigarettes that flick the butt. So what he did is he went on the campus, and he just did a sweep through, just collected them up, and then in the middle of the class, he put them in the water, in like a jug of water, and swirled it around. And he was making a point like, would you drink this water? Because he said these cigarette butts, they find their way right back into the water source. I mean, that water was disgusting looking, man. And it was just like, it's like what you're saying, just shit like that, man.
Yeah, you know, even in these schools, these local schools, so to speak. I remember I had to do a staph infection. It was kind of like an experiment going around the school with a cotton swab. So you would swab the sink, you would swab different parts of they would basically say find the dirtiest parts of the building that you could find. Yeah, locker room and things of that nature, and you would swab it, then you would put it in like some type of vase or something like that, and you would give it time to mold and things of that nature to show what actually is around your area. Man, this shit was nasty as hell, man. And basically whoever had basically the most mold, not necessarily wins, but it shows like, all right, you actually picked out the best places, so to speak.
Right.
And that's the whole goddamn school. That's all the schools, man.
Yeah, all these buildings, damn near all these houses are full of mold. Scriptures tell you if a place got mold, you're supposed to tear it down.
Tear the whole place down.
And I remember in school, you know, we went into the sewer system. You know, I went a little deeper into it. Basically, you know, the water, and you guys know, the water we drinking and everything, it's just recycled. It's filthy.
They just add a bunch of chemicals to it.
Yeah, it ain't
bunch
nothing
of chemicals make it look clear.
That's why the FDA just approved on a certain level of fluoride in the water. Like a week or two ago,
they were supposed to lower it. I thought they said they would lower it.
But I'm just saying, in general,
they approved fluoride in the water. Yeah, there's supposed to be no fluoride. You said that's the FDA?
Yeah, one of them two.
Which those, the FDA,
It's just the FDA.
you know, the DEA, them ain't nothing but top witches, man.
Yeah.
Their whole thing is just to keep things so for the passive, so people can be passive basically. Cause they actually approve of poison in the food. They approve of GMOs. That's why GMOs all throughout America, man. Who approved of these things? The FDA. The FDA is not looking out for your safety. No government entity, whether it's the FDA, like I said, the DEA, the CIA, the FBI, the FEMA, whatever alphabet acronym that you could come up with, they're not looking out for the safety of the people.
Because on the flip side, what the FDA will do, they'll approve shit like that, like GMOs. But then if you buy any herb or vitamin from a vitamin store, they always want to throw on there to say it's not FDA approved. Why are they doing that? To make you question the authenticity of it, the validity of it, if it really works. You're like, oh, it's not FDA approved. Here it is, just some vitamin C. But you believe in that GMO chicken sandwich that you just bought, man.
Right.
Or they get mad at you for trying to start your own garden.
And then they'll approve of McDonald's fetus burgers, man.
That's crazy.
Pink slime burgers.
Because you know what they do? They pay off those federal agencies. Those federal agencies get paid deliciously to keep things on the hush-hush.
Yeah, lobbying. They call it lobbyists.
That's Zakaria just mentioned, like, the gardens. My pops, down in Texas, he wanted to make a garden, but he has to go to the HOA to get it approved to even
On his land.
On his land to make like a garden no bigger than this square right here. It's like that shouldn't have to go to nobody to get approved to make some fresh vegetables and herbs.
Yeah, you need license to fish. You need license to hunt. You need license to collect rainwater. This place is all jacked up. But when it comes to buying his poison and drinking the poison from his tap, oh, you all good with that. You don't need no license. You drink up, nigga. That's how they feel. You got something
Fucking devil.
you want to bring up?
Yeah, I got something from this article I just pulled up. It says, exposing the truth behind the FDA. I'm just going to go to a paragraph. It says, the FDA is officially sworn to protect public health by assuring the safety and security of America's food supply. That's
a lie.
Products, medicine, and medical devices.
And the medicine they approve of is these drugs and these pharmacies and the CVS's, man. Where it's already been brought out when you look into a lot of these drugs. It's laced with opium and all these different fentanyl, all these different drugs that's actually damaging your body, but they'll approve these different things. That's why more people are addicted to legal drugs than illegal drugs. And legal drugs kill you quicker than illegal drugs. Right. So which one is worse? Right. You got majority of people, they got license to go get their drugs. You know, you might have your grandma. She might got that big ass pack. That joint got Monday pills, Tuesday pills, Wednesday. And you open the Monday pill package, damn near 17 pills in there, man.
My pops, I was helping him move, man. Nah, you have a box with spices and shit in it. Me had a goddamn pill box that same size. I'm like, man, this is totally off right here, man.
Then you get pissed. People are really mourning, man. You see your family members all on that shit. Yeah. Then you get pissed, man.
Yeah, and then you might talk to your grandma. She don't even be old like that, but she talking all slow.
Then your mother talking like that.
Yeah, your mother be talking like that. You know, you got to be patient with them. But you know, it's just the fact that this society just is jacking our people up. Their organs is all compromised. Because look at us, we in our early 20s, late 20s, early 30s. We feel like we damn 55, 60, man.
Ready to give up the ghost.
Ready to give up the ghost, back pain, knee pain.
Some of us done had surgery a few times.
Surgery, missing teeth.
Rod don't work properly.
Look like we done fucking went through the wars, man. Look like Vietnam vets.
It says,
and the thing is, we don't even go into hospitals.
Hell no.
Look at the masses of the people that's inside the hospital. They be jacked up, man.
I remember Pastor Hart mentioned like about 3 weeks ago or to a month ago on the live stream with the apostles that he was like, man, you go into the hospital if you want, man, you turn into a zombie, man. And when you go in these hospitals, man, they will dope you up with fentanyl and other so-called drugs that's supposed to heal you. And then, like, the patients, man, they will turn into really zombies, man. They'll be like, help, help, help. And then you got the nurse, she's apathetic. She don't give a shit. She just here to collect the paycheck. Yeah. So it's just a cycle of fuckery from Esau, man. You gonna come out being worse than you was before, man.
Hey, you know that Revelation 9 where it says, pretty much they try to seek death but couldn't find it? Mm-hmm. Real talk, we lightweight a part of that.
Yeah, really.
I'm not saying we out here looking to run a Final Destination shit, But it's like, man, we think like Paul, like, man, I'd rather not be here, but I got work to do.
Everybody's fighting suicidal
We open
thoughts,
up with
man.
Jeremiah 20 and 14. Cursed be the day that I was born.
Job chapter 2.
Job 2. Yeah, most people, they want to go to the spirit world. If you ask anybody, the average person, have they been fighting suicidal thoughts? Most people will say yes.
So,
You know,
I thought about that.
commit, you know, contemplating on offing themselves.
Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Because you know how you know everybody has suicidal thoughts? It's because when your alarm clock go off in the morning, you don't hop up with joy.
Yeah.
You say fuck.
Yep.
Just being real.
Yep.
God damn.
Like fuck, man.
You know, I said
What does that mean? You just left basically a death state. You asleep.
You was asleep. And you want to go back to that.
And you want to go back and you want to stay.
want to go back to the casket, man.
Like I picked up this guy the other morning and I said to him, it was my first rider. And I said to him, I said, man, when I woke up this morning, I said, man, if I could have blinked and I would have ended up right back in the bed, that would have been a blessing. And he was like, yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Then did you see the guy, Salaki, not to be long-winded, but over on Memorial? You see that guy wanting to commit suicide? There's a guy hanging off the bridge over the 285 bypass. That's like last week. Everybody, Jake, when you got Jake men wanting to commit suicide, and Jake men are some of the strongest mental men on the planet Earth. They don't want to live no more. This ain't fucking living.
This ain't living, man. And it's all approved, and it still interlocks with what the article we going into, because really a lot of that stuff comes from the drugs and the food that we eat too.
The emotional turmoil it puts you in.
Yep.
Proverbs 29 and 2. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Proverbs 29 and 2.
What said the wicked?
Yeah, when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn.
People mourn. Everybody in a state of mourning. Got some on that?
It says, I'm gonna start from the top. The FDA is officially sworn to protect public health
Sworn.
by ensuring the safety and
Swear to who? Who they swear
I was just
to?
about to say who.
And what God did they swear to?
I swear to you, Satan, that I'm gonna jack these people up the best I can.
Swore to the great deceiver himself, Satan. We supposed to believe him?
That's a prime example right here, man. These niggas walking through. Look, man. Niggas walking through listening to rap music. He probably drinking a pop.
Or he probably ain't listening to nothing.
He probably listening to nothing. He probably went to McDonald's this
You got a
morning.
book bag with nothing in it.
You know what I'm saying? Probably on some
That's
pills.
all.
Yeah, cigarette in his hand, finished, man.
Look how he's walking.
It says the FDA is officially sworn to protect public health by assuring the safety and security of America's food supply, products, medicine, and medical devices, make them safer, more effective, and more affordable,
Make them safer, more affordable. Keep going.
and provide the public with the information about food and medicine that they need to improve their health. And
Lies.
here's the
That's a
point.
lie. That's a lie, man.
It
All
says-
those are lies, man.
God.
Hey, when you watch these different commercials, what do they promote in your face? Drugs. They promote all these different pharmacy companies. They never promote vitamin C, vitamin B12.
Right.
Omega-3.
You might need more potassium if you feeling like this.
When has a person ever? When has any of our family members ever went to the doctor and the doctor told them to get? Hey, you just need a good multivitamin.
Right.
You know, go to your vitamin shop to get a good
You
multivitamin.
gotta
you
lose
need
that
some fish oil.
goddamn job.
Or what? That never happens.
That
They
never
usually tell them a word that's like this fucking long.
Yeah.
You're
need
diagnosed
something-
with hyper syndrome.
It's like, what the hell is that? Yeah, just take these pills.
And the brother Rocky made a good point, because we're talking about they're swearing in. We all know that doctors had to swear to a Hippocratic oath. And when you go back to Hippocratus, that was a so-called Greek doctor. But when you actually look at what he did, it's all a myth, man. So they're basically swearing on some false deity, man, and just cutting you up, give you dope in the name of some